We are in Tifton, Georgia at the 7th Annual Tifton Invitational Basketball Tournament sponsored by McDonald's. And joining me, one of the sponsors of this great event, Miss Joyce Danford. How are you doing today, Miss Joyce?
I'm doing so good, and thank you for coming tonight and being a part of this 7th Annual McDonald's Tifton Invitational.
It's always great to come here to Tifton, Georgia. You've got great talent, great basketball, and if you're not here, you need to be here.
You absolutely do need to be here because we have 16 teams. We had 4 girls teams and 12 boys teams, and they're all competitive. So it's made for some great basketball all day long. We go into overtime. So that shows you just how closely matched these teams really are. Coach Holland does an excellent job of choosing the teams that are going to be here for the Invitational, and every year it just grows and gets bigger and better every time.
You know, we talk about the basketball and the tournament and all those things, but, you know, you at McDonald's, you guys are doing something different.
Absolutely. At McDonald's, it's about teams, it's about the players, but it's also about doing what's good for the community. So we have over 20 community partners who participate with us this year, which is amazing. It's growing every year. A couple of the things that we're doing different this year is the Ronald McDonald House Charities. They are a partner with us, and they're a partner for 2 reasons. The number one reason is because they run the Ronald McDonald houses, and those are the homes where people can stay when their children are ill. So no matter what city it's in, whether it's in Macon, Georgia, whether it's in Augusta, whether it's in Atlanta or Tallahassee, the children in this area are served by all of those hospitals, mainly in Macon. So we really promote that. Ronald McDonald is here with us tonight, and so we want people to know that if you pay $5 for a pair of the red and white striped socks, you can help the Ronald McDonald House Charity, and that's amazing.
And we're going to ask everybody, even if you're not here, you can go ahead and donate anytime, anywhere. I think you can donate online as well,
You
can
can
you?
always donate online to the Ronald McDonald House. You know, just go to rhmc.org and you can donate. The other thing we want to really promote is academic excellence. That's so important because the Ronald McDonald House Charities also gives out scholarships. Last year we gave out 13 scholarships to students in South Georgia. That is amazing. It grows every year. Next year we'd love to give out more, but you can't give out more if people don't apply. The deadline for applications is January 18th, so we're encouraging high school seniors to be sure to get those applications in. It's a shame when money goes unused when we're trying to give away money.
Well, let me ask you, can I apply?
Oh, so sorry. High school seniors only. But you know, if you work for McDonald's, one of the things that people don't know is that we provide scholarships for our employees as well. Our employees can get a GED, they can go back to college. We have all kinds of educational opportunities that McDonald's offers, but nobody sees McDonald's as that. They just see the hamburgers and the Happy Meals, but it's about a lot more.
And we talk about the academics, we talk about, you know, the community, you know, and McDonald's does it all. And a lot of people don't realize that when you come in, and I always
We are live here in Tifton, Georgia for the final game of the Tifton Invitational Tournament as the Tift County Blue Devils will take on the Westover Patriots. This is going to be a matchup that I have been looking forward to for quite some time. You've got two teams that are fairly evenly matched, and this is going to be, if I might say, a slobber knocker of an affair. As we're getting set to tip off, it looks like Preston Horn is going to be set to tip versus Quandravia Smith. Strike up the band, we're underway. Fred Lloyd gives it off to Micah Johnson. The shot is missed, rebound Patriots. They're gonna run, they gotta move, but stepping in the lane for the Patriots was number 5. And that was Rashad Bateman. Bateman had a huge game last night as the Patriots will take possession early on. One of the stars of this Patriot team is Jordan Snow Brown, a sophomore silky smooth point guard that gives a lot of teams problems. Ball goes over the head and out of bounds. The Blue Devils will take possession. Terrell handling the basketball.
Rashad Bateman.
To Bateman, who bangs down the 10-footer. Smith pushing it up the floor for the Patriots. Emerson Jones stops, pops, and it drops. Bateman again with the ball. They're working it around the arc. Terrell gets it to Johnson. Johnson back inside, gets it to Lloyd. Lloyd's going to draw the foul.
Fred Lloyd!
And count the basket. Fred Lloyd with the basket.
Timeout on the floor, Westover.
We've got a timeout on the floor. We're going to take a quick pause for the calls as you're enjoying Tifton Invitational Tournament basketball. We're getting set to get back underway. Patriots getting in, but are being trapped. Gets it inside to Smith. Smith kicks it outside to Brown. Patriots are trying to set up the offense. Brown thinks about it, takes it, hits the back of the rim. But we've got an over-the-back foul. They're going to call big number 34, Montravius Richardson, for over the back. That'll be his first personal, this team's second foul. Tift County working around the arc, trying to penetrate. Bateman doesn't hesitate, pulls the trigger, shot no good. Patriots bring it up the floor. Brown at the top of the arc. He's gonna shoot it from way downtown. Boom shakalaka. Chris, dare I say the Snowman Brown? Patriots playing very good defense right now on this potent Tift County squad. Pulling the trigger this time, Terrell. Boom goes the dynamite. Terrell with the three. It's going to be stolen. Going all the way to the basket, Micah Johnson. And we're going to get a foul call on the Blue Devils. Bateman's going to pick up his first personal, the team's first. Patriots have an opportunity here to push. Brown misses but gets the rebound. He's going to stop pop from way downtown. It's going to front of the rim, and we're going to get it over the back again on Richardson. Richardson's going to pick up his second personal, and that's going to spell him a little break as Uchi is going to come in and replace him for the Patriots. Johnson, the top of the arc, gets it to Bateman. Bateman tries to get it inside to Horn. Horn loses it, but they're going to say he was on the line out of bounds. So the ball will go back to the Blue Devils. Micah Johnson to inbound the basketball for Tift County. Gets it out to Bateman. Bateman gets it back to Johnson. And Johnson's going to shoot the three. Nothing but the bottom of the net. Tift County showing just some quasi pressure. Good hands by the Blue Devils, but not enough to recover the basketball after the tip. Good hands once again by Fred Lloyd. Going inside, Patriots are going to keep possession. Brown. He gets it over to Gardner. Gardner's going to drive the lane, gives it away. Good reverse layup by Quandravius Smith. An outstanding move underneath. He had nowhere to go but a reverse layup a la Michael Jordan. Tift County trying to set the offense. Terrell thought about it, but gets it over to Johnson. Micah Johnson rims it in and out, but getting the rebound is going to be Fred Lloyd with the putback. 1:57 to go. In the first quarter. And we've got a turnover. Micah Johnson looking to set the offense. They get it inside to Horn. Horn kicks it out. They're kicking it around the arc. Almost losing it was Terrell. Horn gets it over to Bateman. Back to Horn. Back to Johnson. Johnson puts up the shot, and they're going to get him for a travel. That was Micah Johnson, and his best game was a 23-point spurt against the Thomasville Bulldogs back in October. And he went to the free throw line a whopping 16 times and made 13 of those. Patriots bringing it up the floor. Tried to set it up. Almost with the steal was Otis Jackson. Going underneath, well defended by the Blue Devils. Tyree Marshall taking it up the floor for the Blue Devils. We're approaching the 42nd mark in the first quarter. They're going to get Marshall for the travel. Marshall only a 14% three-point shooter. He thought about it for a second, and that hesitation caused him to move both feet and travel. And the shot by Gardner is up and in, and that was a three-pointer. Johnson on the wing, thought about it, decided against it. Copeland from three misses. And J.J. McClain wondered where his foul was. At the buzzer, Westover trails 14-10 against the Tift County Blue Devils. We've got a whale of a ball game right now. 14-11 your score. We're going to take a quick pause for the calls, and we'll be back in just a few moments. Welcome back, basketball aficionado. 14-11 your score. Tift County leads by 3. Patriots trying to set the offense. Well defended, and it's going to be stolen by Johnson. Johnson's going to drive the lane. And I think they're going to say count the basket. And that's going to send Johnson to the line to shoot 2. Micah Johnson, a 75% free throw shooter from the charity stripe. And he gets the shooter's roll and bangs it in. Tift County extending the lead 17-11. And Gardner takes a shot, and it's going to be blocked from behind and knocked out of bounds. That one's going to be picked off. We might have a highlight reel. Showtime from Micah Johnson. Westover's going to take a timeout as they're sensing this game might be getting out of hand. Outstanding contest so far, 19-11 the score. And if you're a basketball guru, you know this is an outstanding contest, especially when these two teams get a chance to match up. Westover, the perennial bully on the yard. I've lost count of how many state championships the Patriots have won, and the Blue Devils, the new kids on the block as far as basketball dominance. Tift County for years has been known as a football town and a football school, but ever since the arrival of Coach Holland, things have changed for this team, and it's going to be poked away and stolen. Bringing it up to court, alley-oop time, couldn't quite bring it down. They got to get it back to Preston Horn, and he bangs down the three. Preston Horn, outstanding shot, as now they've doubled up the Patriots, 22-11. Patriots bringing the ball up the floor with just a little bit of pressure by the Blue Devils. Patriots trying to set the offense. Gardner trying to set it up. He's going to drive to the basket, runs into Horn, gives it up. Gets it back out, and now he's back on deep wing. Good play setup, and it's going to be blocked by Horn. Micah Johnson loses it inside as he went for a little bit of a highlight reel shot. And Jordan Brown misses the three. Tift County trying to set up the offense. Reaching in that time for the Patriots was Albritton. Three ball by Bateman was no good. And there was a scrum in the middle of the paint. And you saw Horn on the floor. We're ready to get back underway. Bateman takes the inbound pass. The Patriots are going to run. Brown's going to drive the lane. He's going to draw the foul. And Coach Holland is upset. And Brown's going to go to the line and shoot two. First one goes swish. Second shot front of the rim, no good. Blue Devils are going to push it up the court. Terrell trying to set it up. Gets it inside to Lloyd. Lloyd gives it up to Horn. Horn decides to take the ST plunge, and the ball goes splash. Patriots pushing it up the floor. Blue Devils ratcheting up the defense. And Brown with a long three misses. Up underneath was Lloyd, who collects it and gets the basket. And the Patriots in a little bit of trouble here trying to handle this basketball. They get it inside to Uchi, and Uchi drops it down for a deuce. And we're going to get a whistle early, and it looks like they're going to get Monquavius Johnson, 6 foot, 170-pound sophomore guard. For a possible push-off. That's going to be his second of the contest. Bringing it up the floor for the Patriots is going to be Gardner. Gardner drives it in, kicks it out. Albritton resetting the offense. He's going to try to take it to the lane. Dribble penetrates, goes up off the back of the rim. It's going to be rebound, Blue Devils. Great job of ball handling. Johnson sets it up inside the Horn. Horn's going to take a long jump shot, misses. Rebound, Tift County. And Montavious Terrell makes them pay for leaving him open. And Horn steals it. Let's see if Johnson can set it up. Johnson gets it to Terrell. Misses, rebound again, Terrell. And we've got a whistle on the foul. Montavious Terrell, this is his first year on the varsity. 28-14 your score. And Terrell will go to the line and shoot two. No problem on the first shot. Terrell makes them pay with two. 30-14 your score, 16-point bulge by the Blue Devils. And the Patriots have broken that Tift County defense, and they get the ball down the floor. It's going to be a rebound and a roll-in by Jarrett Holt for the Patriots. And we're going to get a whistle, and Chad Copeland was in the middle of some fisticuffs. Chad Copeland picking up his first personal. Ball's going to be knocked away. Could it possibly be time for? And we're going to draw a foul. And Marquavius Johnson is going to go to the line. Jarrett Holt picks up his first personal of the contest. Second shot goes up and in. Holt handling the basketball for the Patriots. Dangerously close to the half-court line. And we're going to get a turnover. And I think they're going to call a moving screen on the Patriots. Micah Johnson, one of the go-to guys for this Tift County Blue Devil team, and they're going to give it to Horn. Horn buries the three. 34-16 your score as Horn shoots this one from possibly downtown Pelham, Georgia. Five-second violation on the Patriots. 1:11 remaining in the quarter. Great contest so far. But the Patriots are going to have to come up with a couple of defensive stops. And you won't do it leaving P.J. Horn open like that. Patriots working it around the arc. It goes off of the foot of Michael Isley Jr. Out of bounds. Possession stays with the Patriots. And there comes the trap. They're going to get inside to Ochi. Ochi drives to the lane, and he's going to draw the foul. Ochi makes the first of two. As we just saw a highlight reel of Coach Holland, an outstanding coach. Bottom line, he wins everywhere he goes. When he was the head coach at Turner County before coming to Tifton, he led that Turner County Rebel team to the state finals. And since he's come to Tifton, Georgia, he has become involved in the community and has taken this basketball team to heights unseen. As I've said before, Tift County has always been a football town. 6 seconds on the clock. Patriots get a steal. And it looks like, could it be showtime? An outstanding move by the defense of Tift County, preventing an easy basket. It's halftime. And your score, if you watch the replay, great move. Pushing it up the floor, great hustle by Copeland, preventing the easy deuce. We are live here in Tifton, Georgia. We're going to take a pause for the calls and be right back. You're enjoying Tift County Invitational Basketball right here on G-Big Productions.
Dancers Point Studio. Thank you, ladies.
Ronald McDonald House Charities knows when families stay closer, children cope better. Like Kyler. While he's waiting for a kidney transplant, his family has a place to stay together.
It's a home away from home.
After all, healing happens together.
Guess what? I have some news for you. There's free food right there, junk food. You see that truck? Oh, jeez. It's a 2 Michelin star chef. All for free, ladies and gentlemen. All for free.
Here we have a panzanella with summer vegetables and pesto. Enjoy. How we doing?
Fantastic. So what do you got going on underneath that plate there?
This food is really about to be thrown away.
Yeah. Bro?
Is there something wrong with this food? Where did you get it from?
From farmers markets. They put aside the ugly vegetables and the ugly fruits.
Carrot top, soft avocados. It was all food that was going to be discarded.
Even the drink you had is made from like a little bruised peach. Did it taste a little bruised?
Great. It was good.
The average person throws away 24 pounds of food a month.
That's a lot.
Isn't that a lot? Go visit savethefood.com for more information. Thank you. Junk food time!
Hey, did you know 2.4 million loving cats and dogs in shelters and rescues need our help to find a home? Let's go to theshelterpetproject.org and meet a few who are in a shelter near you. Harlow. Oh, she's one great listener who loves to hear all your stories. My kind of cat. Cerulo is a sweet, goofy boy who's eager to please. Sounds just like another dog I know. So go to theshelterpetproject.org, search your local shelters and rescues, and go for a cuddle with your next best friend. Adopt.
Patriotism. It inspires passionate debate, and it's worn like a badge of honor with good reason, because it means love and devotion for one's country. But what really makes up this country of ours? It's the people. To love America is to love all Americans. This year, patriotism shouldn't just be about pride of country. It should be about love. Love beyond age, sexuality, disability, race, religion, and other labels. Because love has no labels.
Fries for 316, please. Thank you.
David, what's going on?
Oh, hey. That's it?
Yeah.
Everybody, 2 seconds. Dear Sebastian, after careful consideration of your application, it is with great pleasure that we offer our congratulations on your acceptance.
Through the Tuition Assistance Program, every day, McDonald's helps more people go to college. It's part of our commitment to being America's best first job.
I'll be right back. Hi! You think you're probably sober?
Yeah.
But you're thinking about taking the back roads home, just in case. If you're probably sober, then why would you do that? Good choice.
Probably okay isn't okay. If you see a warning sign, stop and call a cab, a car, or a friend.
That's a full glass of wine. I'll be chatting you later.
I fell and I had to have Meals on Wheels. They're my savior. America, let's do lunch.
1 in 6 seniors faces the threat of hunger, and millions more live in isolation. Drop off a hot meal and say a quick hello. Volunteer by donating your lunch break at americaletsdolunch.org.
Patriotism. It inspires passionate debate. It's worn like a badge of honor with good reason. Because it means love and devotion for one's country. Love. But what really makes up this country of ours? What is it we love? It's the people. Almost half the country belongs to minority groups. People who are lesbian, African American, and bi, and transgender, and Native American, and proud of it. After all, what's more American than freedom to celebrate the things that make us, us? This year, patriotism shouldn't just be about pride of country. It should be about love. Love beyond age, disability, sexuality, race, religion, and any other labels. Because the second any of us judge people based on those labels, we're not really being patriotic, are we? Because love has no labels.
Welcome back to Tift County Blue Devils Arena as the Tift County Blue Devils lead 34-17. I'm Eric Tabor bringing you play-by-play action from the Tifton Invitational Basketball Tournament. An outstanding 3 days of basketball. Some of the top teams in the state of Georgia have competed, but we'd like to thank the sponsors who have made this broadcast possible: Tennyson Nissan, Publix, Williams Hotel Group, McDonald's Regional, the Georgia Firebirds, just to name a few. Inside, Horn will draw the foul. Horn will go to the line and shoot 2. Picking up the foul was Montravius Richardson, and that's his 3rd personal. Horn with the uno. Patriots throwing away a pass, and that looked like Rashad Bateman, who buries the 3. Watch him step behind the arc, shows you style points. The Blue Devils have ratcheted up defense. That ball's going to go in and out, but the Patriots couldn't come away with the rebound. Lloyd with the rebound, gets it out to Bateman. Terrell, they're going to kick it outside, but it was a hot potato not being handled well by Micah Johnson. Chris Gardner bringing it up the floor for the Patriots, who now trail by 21. Brown handling it. He's going to stop pop, and it's going to hit the side of the rim and does not go, but he draws the foul. Jordan Brown, he calls himself the human highlight film for the Westover Patriots. Sophomore guard, 5'11", at 140-pound frame. The first shot rims out. Second shot, sweet string music. Micah Johnson calling out the offense. They're going to swing it out and try to get it inside to Horn, who had it knocked away. They're calling a play. Johnson gets it over to Terrell. And they're going to get Montravius Richardson for the foul. And that, I believe, is his fourth personal. He's going to have a seat in just a second. All right, Richardson checking out of the game. Checking in now is going to be Ochi. Get it inside. And that's Sweet String Music by Rashad Bateman. Rashad, sweet release, and it falls. Patriots get a quick basket here as they trail by 21. And we've got a timeout on the floor by the Blue Devils. And Coach Holland is trying to rally his troops now as he seems to have this game sort of in line with 6:06 to go in the quarter on this Christmas Eve edition. Hope everyone is enjoying. I'd like to thank everyone for who's joining the broadcast. And also, if you like seeing things like this, like us on the YouTube page. Let us know. I'd like to apologize about some of the issues that we were having. As you see Coach Holland there, ready to get things ratcheted up for the Blue Devils. We've got an outstanding contest right now. The Patriots do get a steal. And they lose it, but I thought Quindravius Smith got a handle on it, but apparently he was a hot potato and he couldn't quite handle it. And that one's going to be tipped away by the Patriots. Great anticipation by Albritton, who gets the basket. I don't know, Albritton might have drawn a foul there, but the officials didn't call. And we've got a whistle. And Tift County gets the ball in. They set it up, and Terrell thought about it, decided against. Micah Johnson thinking about it, gets it out, but they're going to get a push. Patriots cut the lead down to 19. This is the closest they've been in a while. Going up and in, and that was number 3, Montravius Terrell. He has been a terror since arriving on the scene here in Tifton, Georgia. While we've got a stoppage in action, I want to remind everybody to check out the hashtag #FireUp as the Georgia Firebirds, the arena team in Albany, Georgia, have ratcheted up and are ready to get the season started. The first home game is going to be March 18th against the High Country Grizzlies. kickoff times at 7 p.m. Make sure you get a chance to get down to the Albany James H. Gray Civic Center and check it out. It's going to be stolen. Horn steps in the lane. Tift County pushes it up the floor. No foul call. It goes out of bounds on Bateman. Tough break for the Blue Devils. And that's going to be tipped away again by Horn. Outstanding job by Horn. While we've got a stoppage in play, the Patriots have got to get a stoppage. They now trail by 21 again. And they get it out to Chris Gardner, and Gardner bangs down to 3, cutting the lead to 18. Patriots don't seem to be panicking as the entry pass to Horn was knocked away. Johnson couldn't quite get it underneath. He does, and it goes up and in. Fred Lloyd with the basket. Outstanding job by Lloyd, as he had an 18-point game just a few days ago against the Valdosta Wildcats. Lloyd tips it, but Smith takes it in for the basket. Inside for Horn. Horn gets the shooter's roll.
Horn. Timeout, Tift.
And Tift County is going to take a timeout. And that'll give us the opportunity to thank some of our sponsors today. I'd like to thank the Ronald McDonald House Charities for all that they do. The Ronald McDonald Houses of Central Georgia. I'd also like to thank Name Droppers, Fast Copy and Blueprint, the Tifton Chamber of Commerce, the Georgia Firebirds, as I aforementioned before, as their kickoff game will be March 18th against the High Country Grizzlies at the Albany James H. Gray Civic Center as they join the new NAL, the National Arena League. And this is going to be an outstanding season for them, as I understand that they have assembled some outstanding talent, as head coach Antoine Savage has spared no expense in going across the country recruiting players. I'd also like to thank Tennyson Nissan Ford, as we're ready back for live action. Gardner bringing it up the court for the Patriots. Gardner being guarded by Johnson. And it looks like they're going to get Johnson. Well, they're going to get a 3-second inside of the lane away from the ball, so it's going to be Blue Devil basketball. They get it inside to Horn. Horn loses it. It's going to be a whistle. Gardner handling the basketball for the Patriots. He's going to drive and take the shot, and it's going to be off. Rebound, Tift County. They get it inside to Johnson. Johnson finishes with the flush to P.J. Horn. Outstanding move, alley-oop play, celebrate good times, come on. 1:54 remaining in the third quarter. Great move inside by Guantravia Smith, goes for naught. Rebound, Blue Devils. Getting inside, and they're going to get the basket. Fred Lloyd does a great job inside the paint, getting open for the easy deuce. Brown tried to dribble penetrate, being guarded by Terrell. Inside, lays it up and in. Great move by Quandravia Smith. We're under 1 minute to go in the third quarter. Johnson setting the offense. Gets it to Horn. Back over to Lloyd. Now outside to Johnson for three. Couldn't quite get it to roll. Patriots, Brown drives the lane. It's up and in. Leads now 20. It's going to be stolen by Quandravia Smith, and he draws the foul. He'll go to the line and shoot two. 21.2 seconds remaining in the third quarter. And right now, if you are a Tift County Blue Devil fan, you're enjoying this exhibition thus far. If you're a Patriots fan, you're like, come on, guys. We've got to get a couple of stops and get back in this game. First shot by Smith goes in. Tyree Marshall checking into the game for the Blue Devils. Quandravia Smith misses the second of two. Horn loses it. Gets inside and gets the shooter's roll was Smith. The Patriots have ratcheted up the defense, and maybe they heard what I was talking about from the broadcast booth. The three ball by Jay Johnson falls a little short, and that's the end of the third quarter. 51-34. The Patriots made a move here, and they cut that lead down to 17. And so Coach Dallas Smith, who is no stranger to playing in big ball games and playing against tough competition, has developed a strategy that's cut into that Blue Devil lead. They've got to come up with something to get a few more stops and get back in this ball game and make it competitive, as we're down to the final 8 minutes of the contest. This time, let's take a couple of seconds and thank a couple of our sponsors. I'd also like to thank name droppers: the Atlanta Region McDonald's, the Georgia Firebirds, the Tift County Chamber of Commerce, the Williams Hotel Group, Publix, Tennyson Nissan, as well as the Ronald McDonald House Charities of Central Georgia. As we get back to live action, outstanding contest thus far as we're into the final stanza of the competition. Smith tried to get it inside. It's going to be poked away. The Blue Devils bringing it up the floor. Johnson looking to make a move, gets it over to Terrell, and Terrell buries a three-pointer. Brown trying to set things up. Gets it out to Smith. Smith drives the lane, loses it. Ball goes out of bounds, but the Patriots will maintain possession. Long inbound pass to Garner. Garner gets inside. It's going to be blocked, but the officials are going to say foul. I heard nothing but ball on that play. And Coach Holland is saying that should be a jump ball. He got all ball. He cannot believe the call of the officials. He's trying to stay contained, but he's letting the officials know that that was a questionable call. Shot just off, but the Patriots will maintain possession. And it's going to go way out of bounds. A huge miscommunication as the Tift County Blue Devils will take possession. Johnson gets it across the midcourt stripe. He gets it over to Bateman, who gets it out to Horn. Horn gets it to Terrell. Terrell back over to Bateman. Inside for Horn, and there's a foul. And I think they're going to get Quandravius Smith for the foul. I think they're going to say that was a technical. And that was Quandravius Smith, and he'll pick up his second personal, and that was a technical foul. So Horn will go to the free throw line. Makes the first. And Horn makes the second. Shooting these technical free throws are like practice in the gym. He makes the third, and I think he'll get one more. And that one goes splash. And you call that 4, possibly the easy way. And not only do the Blue Devils get 4 points, but they get the ball back. Blue Devils looking to invent. Dribble penetration, ball doesn't quite fall. Rebound, Patriots. Gardner pushing it up the floor. He's going to drive the lane and off the glass. Outstanding play by Gardner. Tift County trying to set up the offense. Terrell with the basketball, gets it inside to Horn. Kicks it back out to Terrell. Terrell spots up for three. Boom goes the dynamite. Montravius Terrell spots up and says, I can shoot threes all day. Basket goes up and in by the Patriots. 5:28, clock continuing to run. Horn at the top of the key, dribble, penetrates, drives the lane, draws the foul, can't quite get the shooter's roll, but Fred Lloyd gets the putback, and we've got a timeout on the floor. A tremendous contest so far, if I must say so myself. 5:18 to go, and Tift County has put together a spurt aided by a technical foul and 4 technical foul free throws to expand their lead as they lead by 25 at this point. Want to take a quick second to give some shout outs to the crew videotaping the game right now. Eric Tabor II as the producer and director of the broadcast, doing an outstanding job. Kate Tabor and Jennifer Tabor on the cameras, and a big up to them. As we are ready to resume play, in the Tift County Blue Devil Gym. We're approaching the 5-minute mark. And Gardner handling the basketball for the Patriots. Good move on Marshall. Shoots and misses. Marshall gets the rebound for the Blue Devils. He's being harassed and gives up a steal, and he's got the foul, Quandravia Smith, or he's going to give up the easy deuce. And Coach Holland has seen enough. He's going to send in Micah Johnson and get Tyree Marshall out of the game. An outstanding contest thus far. Shot, no good. Rebound, Blue Devils pushing it up the floor. And P.J. Horn double clutch and gets the basket. We thought Horn was going to give you a highlight reel, and that was great body control by Horn. As Garner in trouble as he got trapped. And we've got a whistle. Tift County's going to take possession. Micah Johnson bringing it up the floor. The 6 foot, 175-pound senior guard. Setting up for the Blue Devils. Lloyd back out to Johnson. Johnson gets it over to Bateman. Bateman back to Lloyd. Tries to get it inside for Johnson. Johnson couldn't quite handle it. Turnover. And Gardner trying to set up the offense for the Patriots. We're inside of 4 minutes, and a good offensive play and a good offensive set by the Patriots as Quindravia Smith gets the basket. And we've got a whistle away from the ball. They're going to get number 14 for the Patriots. That's Jarrett Holt for a push. So that's going to send P.J. Horn to the line to shoot two. First shot goes up and in for Horn. Horn's second shot rims out. Rebound Patriots. Brown's going to push it up the floor, and we're going to get a whistle. And they're going to call Micah Johnson for a foul. And that's going to be his third personal. And that's going to send Jordan Brown to the line as both teams are in the bonus. First shot by Brown, up and in. Gets the shooter's roll. 66-42 your score. Horn gets the ball in play. Gets it out to Johnson. Back to Horn. Horn kicks it inside to Lloyd. Back out to Terrell. Over to Johnson. Johnson gets a pick, but they're going to kick it out to number 25, Cameron Collins, a fan favorite, and he buries the three. A 25-point lead right now as the Patriots get a basket. 69-44, we are about 144 seconds to go in the game. And I think Tift County is going to try to hold ball. They kicked it out to Collins. Collins shot just a little short. Patriots on a fast break. Couldn't quite get it out to Brown. And oh my. And they're going to tee up Montravius Terrell. And I see Coach all on the floor. And Dallas Smith, the coach for the Patriots, is also out on the floor. And we're going to have a hockey substitution in the game, and we're going to let the officials sort out the carnage.
It's 14, not 15.
I don't know if we can. We're going to see if we can pick up some audio at the booth.
I'm telling you what it was 14, not 15. Let me get the book right. Go back. Get in the box. Get in the box. Tony, 14, not 15? It was 15, right? He's saying 14. 14 or 15?
As we're getting Mike at the scores table.
Okay, he's gone. He gone. He already had that personal score. He got Mike. He already gone anyway.
And they're debating whether it's 14 or 15. But I think we're going to have an ejection in the contest.
So that's 2 on him.
The officials are still having a discussion. We'll see if we can listen in as we hear Coach Smith and Coach Holland. They're asking Coach Holland to get back on his side of the bench.
Yeah. He's saying 15. He's saying 15. This man made the call.
As we are fortunate to be able to pick up a little bit of audio from the scores table. Coach Dallas Smith is pleading his case.
14, what are you standing there, though? I'm telling you who the text is on. They say it's 14. 15 was the big boy that stormed off. 15. He's the big boy that stormed off.
And they're trying to say Montravius Terrell as well, but we're waiting to see what the officials are going to call. I don't know what the officials are going to call here, but we're still trying to. They're still trying to sort it out. I don't know if we can go back and take a look at that play. But for those of you who are watching on YouTube, the DVR feature is enabled, so you can actually back cue to that play. And we're kind of waiting on an official announcement from the scores table as to who is out. And we've got a fresh 5 coming in for the Blue Devils. And I don't think we're going to get an announcement. I think the ball, they're just going to rule the ball is out of bounds. I thought that there was a technical foul call. So we're going to play ball. Tyree Marshall loses it, and he's going to draw a foul. Jordan Brown with the steal on Tyree Marshall. So Brown will go to the line and shoot 2, 69-44 your score, 25-point bulge with 1:46 to go. And so this tournament, we've seen a little bit of everything. We've seen overtime. We've seen double overtime. We've seen blowouts. We've seen tight games. And now we've seen possible technical fouls or no fouls. And I think that the GHSA might be reviewing the tape of this game. And we've got a whistle and a stoppage in play. And that foul is going to be on number 14, Jared Holt, and that's going to be his 4th personal. And Michael Isley Jr. is checking out of the game for the Patriots as Cam Cobb comes in to shoot a free throw. Brown shot, no good. Rebound, Jay Johnson. Marshall's going to push the ball up the floor. Gets it over to Cobb, who misses on the 3 ball. And
Timeout
Coach Dallas
for
Smith
Westover.
takes a timeout. And we've got an outstanding game here. As it's 69-46, the Patriots have cut the lead to 23 with 1 minute and 12 seconds to go in the contest. And Coach Dallas Smith, I think he's to the point now where he is about ready to concede. With 1 minute and 12, they're going to have to score quickly and score often and foul almost instantly and exchange maybe 1 for 2. And the shot by Ochi is no good. Marshall pushing the ball up the floor. And that was almost a steal as Cobb gets possession. And then we're going to get a push off on number 14. That's going to be Holt's 5th. Now checking into the game, Michael Graydon for the Tift County Blue Devils. And Holt is going to foul out of the game with 5. To the line to shoot free throws is going to be Jay Johnson. His first is just a little off, and it's going to be rebounded by the Patriots. We're under 1 minute to go in the contest. The ball's going to be knocked away. Tift County's possession. And Cobb launches a three, and boom, shaka laka 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 laka. And a three ball for the Patriots by Jamal Davis. No good. Rebound. Tift County, we're under 17 seconds to go. And the Blue Devils lose it underneath our vantage point. Going up and in for the basket was Jamal Davis. Tift County's pushing it with 5 seconds, and it looks like it's going to be a steal by the Patriots with 1 second remaining, and that's going to do it. Your final score, Westover 48, Tift County 72. I'd like to thank everybody for tuning in to the broadcast, and let's go ahead and run it down for our sponsors one last time as we get ready to send it to the house. I'd like to thank Tennyson Nissan, Publix, Williams Hotel Group, the Atlanta Region McDonald's, the Georgia Firebirds, the Tift County Chamber of Commerce, Fast Copy and Blueprint, Name Droppers, and Ronald McDonald House Charities of Central Georgia. Yours truly, Eric Tabor, along with G-Big Productions. On behalf of everybody with G-Big Productions and the 7th Annual Tifton Invitational Tournament, thank you all for coming out. Good night, and God bless. So long, everybody.